From the Wicked Sensation release, that is the Lynch Mob with Hell Child. And just before that, kicking off the show tonight, we heard AC/DC from the Back in Black release with Let Me Put My Love Into You. And a guy who's always willing to put his love into you, provided you're female, of course. It's my good friend Chris Aiken. What's going on, Chris?
It's fucking cold, man.
Dude, you're not telling me anything.
It's fucking cold. I know. You know, people are giving me shit in the chat room, too, because they're colder than it is here. It's just fucking cold.
Yeah, it's cold.
I don't care where you are. It's fucking cold.
Yeah, it got up to a nice balmy 16 degrees here today.
Yeah, I have no idea what it was here today, but it was cold enough that my battery that's never supposed to even give me a flinched.
Yeah.
In my car. I was
sure.
like, fuck.
Right.
So it's definitely cold, man.
Yeah. Well, I know being that you have to make the long commute from your bedroom to the couch every day.
Yeah.
You're not out on the streets of rock and roll through the week to go to work, but couple of days this week for me, I drove to work and it was -6 degrees.
You started your detoxing, though, so you probably didn't matter, did it?
No, not at all. It didn't really bother me. I mean, it didn't bother me at all.
It could have been -100. You could have been out there in a pair of shorts and nothing else, and you'd have still been dancing your way to work.
Sure, absolutely.
Just to not have to deal with the fucking terrorists.
That's right. That's no dot heads or turban heads in my future.
That's right. No curry smell this week in the office.
That's right. English-speaking regular white folks.
Holy shit. That had to be nice.
It is. It was very nice. So, started the new gig this week, and it looks like it's going to work out well. So
that's good.
So that was refreshing in itself. So I was happy to be there, and the time just flew every day, and being able to leave work at 4:30 is even nicer.
So what do you give it? 2 years before you're wealthy?
It's hard to say. We'll find out.
I'm saying 2 years. Given the nature of your gig and the way you are with that gig, 2 years max.
Yeah. Could turn out to be a very lucrative deal.
Well, that'll be good because Lord knows your friend wants to retire.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll happily come up there and cut your grass or something.
Sure, no kidding. But anyway, we are back. I was looking forward to doing the show today because I was just kind of bored. I for some reason this week, I don't know why. Maybe it's just because of all the news the CMS got all over the news wires this week about our little, once again, a 30-year-old feud.
Right.
Being fueled again by the CMS with George Lynch and Don Dawkins having their disagreement. Imagine that.
Yeah, how can that be?
Over the Breaking the Chains release, which was interesting. And it's interesting how these old feuds never go away.
They don't. And you know what? It's interesting to me. You know, we took some blame. I don't know if it was really by a media outlet or not. I've heard both ways, but why is that our problem? That's the part that I always find funny is that we get played, and this has happened to us numerous times, so it's not just this time. But when we ask a question, then people are mad at us.
Well, again, it goes back to what that guy said and the bumper we made because of it. You two are ruining the brotherhood of metal.
Yeah. But it's not. I mean, either one of those two guys could have dodged it.
Sure, absolutely.
You know, I gave it, and I listened back. I gave Lynch choice A, Shadow Life. Choice B, Smoke This. He chose choice C.
Right.
I didn't lead him to it. He went there all on his own.
Absolutely.
And as far as Don could have said, dude, it's 30 years ago. Next question.
Exactly.
And he didn't. He was all geared up to go for it, too.
Sure.
So how is that us being wrong? We just asked the question.
It's because you're just exacerbating the situation and you're ruining the brotherhood of metal.
Really? So what should I talk to Don about? Dude, what kind of fish you got in your pond?
Well, maybe that could have been a question.
Yeah, well, he told us the answer anyway.
It was koi. Yeah, he put some koi in the old pond.
He put some koi in there.
Yeah, right.
What are we supposed to ask about?
Exactly. But
that's like I heard another bitch this week. This was a week of bitching.
Oh, really?
there was another bitch that we're doing too much stuff with Veronica, and all Veronica does is cry. And I was like, shut up.
All she does is cry?
And she cries every time she's on the show.
She's a very emotional girl.
She is, but so what?
Yeah, she's real, though.
Yeah, I mean, would you rather hear what you hear on every other interview that she does, where she talks about the next producer and how good the record's going to be and, what's it like? And is that what you want?
Yeah.
Or do you want us to dig in and get some real shit out of her?
Or get real.
I mean, for God's sakes, what other show are you going to find out if she likes anal and how she takes it?
Right.
I mean, I don't think you've heard that on Eddie Trunk.
Or Hair Metal Mansion or anything else.
I've listened to a lot of interviews from Eddie Trunk, and not one time has he interviewed a female interviewer about her love or hate of anal sex.
Or if she has indulged and whether she actually enjoyed it or not.
Yeah, or how much her tits weigh.
Right.
I've not heard that
No.
on Eddie Trunk. I haven't heard that on Dee Snider.
Mm-hmm.
On the Sixth Sense. I haven't heard any of these questions on there.
And you know who's fast become a fan of ours?
Who?
Leather.
Oh, I love Leather.
She's been like just throwing me a little email every week.
Well, that's nice.
Nothing. Just throwing me a little tidbit here and there and whatever. But I told her, hey, you want to come on the show for any reason? No reason at all?
Yeah.
Anytime.
Yeah, and if she wants to come on a fat guy, she's more than welcome.
But I agree with you, dude. And this isn't me patting ourselves on the back. Yeah. We get shit out of people that nobody else gets.
Yeah, because we're not afraid to ask it.
Exactly.
That's really why. We don't care. I mean, Veronica's our friend. Let's call it what it is. Off the air, Veronica is both of our very good friends.
Right.
And I don't just mean we talk once in a while. I talk to Veronica 2-3 hours at a time, which
right.
My schedule. Me
Sure.
giving up 2 or 3 hours is a lot.
Right.
And you talk to her all the time too.
Yeah, all the time. She's always hitting me with a text or, hey, what's going on? Or I'm going to call you later this afternoon. Whether she does or not, that's a different question. But
right.
But that's her.
I know Veronica's good for the Saturday text. I'm going to call you in an hour, and then you get a call on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And she'll be like, how come you didn't call me?
Yeah, exactly.
But no, we've made friends with certain people in the industry, and we like that we're friends with them. But let's not kid each other either. Veronica was furious with me.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Last year.
Yeah, last year.
In 2014, in January, about a year ago now, was when that show aired.
It was the book release party day,
which was January 11th.
Right.
So yeah, Veronica was not happy with me. She said she was never calling the show again.
Yeah, she was all kinds of pissed off.
Yeah. So
and she complained bitterly to me for almost a month about it.
Yep, and she didn't believe me when I told her that I was just playing around and that I was bombed.
Right.
And believe me, as well as anybody, I was bombed.
Yes, you were.
Oh, boy. That was a heavy... We started drinking at what, noon?
Well, I don't know. I didn't get there till like 5 o'clock. So
by the time you walked in, I was a mess.
Sure. But, yeah, wow. So, yeah, a whole year that Little Victories was released.
Yeah, how about that?
And the CMS, what is the date today? It's the Tuesday. Tuesday, the CMS celebrated 19 years.
Getting old, my friend.
19 years.
Getting old.
Yeah, so next January 6th, 20 years.
Yep.
So the Rev's prediction, the CMS has been around for 20 years.
Yeah, unless one of us kicks off between now and then, it's going to make it. Or really you, because it could make it without me.
Right. And Don committed to playing the CMS 20 anniversary show for free.
Yeah, like that. Now let's see if he follows through.
Yeah, that's another thing.
That's a nice commitment, but
I'll do it. He goes, I'll do it.
I'll do it, but that's now.
Could you imagine that
having by then?
Yeah, could you imagine having Dawkins for the CMS 20th anniversary party?
That'd be cool.
That would be badass.
That would be cool. Problem is, where are we going to put it?
I don't know. Will Billy still have his club?
No, he sold it.
Oh, it's gone.
Yeah, and some other chick owns it.
Oh, well, all right. Well, we'll figure it out between now and then.
I know people.
A year from June.
Rippers. That's where we should have it.
Where?
Rippers
Oh,
Rock
Ripper's
House.
place. Yeah, absolutely.
Should have it at Rippers, and we should have Tim there.
Yeah, sure.
He's been a big part of the show.
Absolutely.
I think now we're planning.
Yeah, there you go. So we'll do it in the summer when it's warm and people can travel and have vacation time.
You can't do that. Then Ripper will be in Lithuania playing a gig or something.
Probably. But well, if we plan it right, we could pull it off.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Sounds good to me.
All right. So anyway, tonight we don't have any guests except for Ken Barr.
Yeah, the great Ken Barr.
Yeah, he's going to come on and regale us with some more stories. He says he's got stories to tell.
Yeah, he's got plenty to tell. His book is so. Did I send you the book?
No, I don't have his book.
I gotta send you the book. I'll at least send you the PDF of it or something.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
That's all I have is the PDF.
Send me that. I'll be glad to read it on my new laptop.
Dude, it is such a good book. It really is good.
Good.
So, yeah, I will send that tomorrow.
Okay, good. Excellent. So we're going to talk to Ken Barr tonight. He's going to regale us with some stories, I guess. I don't know what he's going to talk about, but I did read the email that said that he's got some new stuff to share.
Oh, yeah. And we'll find a way to get him there.
Right. So we're going to talk to him in about a half an hour.
Yep.
And then the rest of the show is all free for him.
That's right. We got some topics.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. In fact, I know I sent you only one topic, but there's a few more that I'd like to cover that you're not aware of. So
we cover them all, dude, but we have to cover the one that you sent me.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I literally spit out. I was drinking some orange juice, and it went all over my fucking laptop. I thought my laptop was going to fuck up because I literally spit out a quarter cup of fucking orange juice all over my fucking
Sure. Well, as soon as I read that, of course, I immediately thought to send that to you.
Dude, I looked at it and I was like, the title alone made me laugh. And then when I read it, it was real. I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
Well, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, it's so good.
And then our good friend, Mr. DeLeese, has been sending me a few things this week, which kind of caught my attention, which was kind of funny. So I'll see what we can fit in there and
sure,
so on and so forth. But yeah, we got topics to cover.
We got plenty to do.
And let me see what else is going on here that I wanted to bring to the attention of the show. I take it the Ravens lost.
The Ravens lost. What a game, though. Great fucking football game. You should have watched that one, dude.
Yeah. Well, I did not. Did you know the WYSIWYG is gone?
Yeah, you told me.
The WYSIWYG is gone.
Yeah, bastards.
That just pissed me off.
The other one is still there, isn't it?
The other one is there, but the WYSIWYG was specifically for sports.
But the other one still does sports,
doesn't
it?
Does. It does. It's just that I got used to the WYSIWYG.
Right.
Because it was just so easy.
God damn it, I got to find a new way to steal my TV.
Exactly. But apparently the WYSIWYG broadcast out of Spain.
Okay.
And I guess they passed some new internet link sharing laws or something like that over there, so they had to pull their site.
Bastards.
And it works so well.
It did work pretty well.
I would just pull up the game on my laptop and Chromecast it to my TV, and I was in business.
Boy, that Chromecast, that was the best $35 you spent all last year, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
I love the Chrome. Dude, what's funny is how I'm a Roku whore. Basically.
Yeah.
I'm getting more and more to where I use the Chromecast more and more. I'm probably 50-50 now between Chromecast and Roku.
Right. And
the only real reason that I use Roku is because two of the channels that I use are not on Chromecast.
Right.
The Amazon Prime is not on Chromecast, at least that I know of. And WWE Network.
Right.
Once they get those two, though, my Roku stick will be retired or put on some other computer or somewhere that I don't ever look at.
Right. Well, my nephew texted me earlier this week, and he said, I followed the advice of my wise uncle, and I got the brand new Roku.
The stick or the Roku 3?
The Roku 3.
Yeah, that's a good device.
Yeah, I know. So he was pretty pleased with that.
Yeah, I like the Roku. You know what? Remember when I got the stick and you asked me for my immediate review and I gave it to you and I said it's great?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to change my review. Don't buy the Roku stick.
I actually was looking at it online, and I if I get another one just to upgrade or just to have a second one, I'm definitely getting that Roku 3.
Yeah, the Roku 3 is great. Sure. I have one.
Right.
It's fantastic, and you'll probably never use it, but I use the little headphones on the remote
a
lot.
Okay.
I use that a lot because, my kids are so fucking loud that even if I'm sitting in a room with a TV, I still can't hear it. So I put the headphones on. But, the Roku 3, the device is great. The Roku stick,
not so much.
It doesn't stay connected no matter where I'm at. And I literally have a signal boost, one of those boosters that you plug into a plug.
Right.
And it boosts your signal. And it's in my bedroom, which is where the Roku stick is as well. So it's not like it's getting disconnected because it's too far away. It's fucking 3 feet from it.
Right.
And it still gets disconnected just about every single day.
Sure.
It's like, fuck this. Fucking piece of shit. And then I fucking pull up the same thing if I'm watching a Netflix or something. I'll pull up on my phone and Chromecast it, and it works just fine.
Sure.
So it's like I said, more and more I'm going to Chromecast.
Right. All of our gizmos and our devices to keep us locked in our own little houses.
Well, dude, the way it's going out there right now, do you want to really go out?
Not really.
I heard there's a fucking gunman as we speak in some fucking hospital taking hostages.
Nice.
Texas, fucking assholes.
Right.
I wonder if this motherfucker's a la Akbaring all right about now.
I don't know.
That he is.
Well, what was I going to say about that, about the hostage situations and stuff? Oh, I know. So I was being asked my opinion this week about what do you do about that?
Yeah.
And my opinion is, I don't care what people believe. If you want to worship goats and that's your preference,
go ahead.
Go to it. But as soon as you start threatening other people, if they don't worship goats, you're going to kill them.
Yeah.
I say wipe them out.
Yep. I'm with you.
Wipe them out.
More and more, all I know is I keep my guns loaded and I keep them at hand.
Right.
I'm turning into Anthony Cumia.
Right, you are.
I really am. Dude, believe me, I spent a little bit of time today figuring out what I am and am not allowed to do with my guns as far as traveling back and forth to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, you can't take them across state line unless you have a permit for a PA.
Yeah, I know, and I have to go get that. I'm going to apply for it when I get up there.
Sure.
Since I'm going to be spending half my time there, I'm going to have to do it.
Right. Well, my childhood hero got thrown in jail for, carrying a concealed weapon across a state line because he thought that his concealed carry permit allowed him to do that, and he got pulled over and got taken to the pokey. He said, "Well, I got a permit, but it's not for the state, sir."
But technically, I could put the gun in the trunk.
Yeah, right? but you can't have it on you.
No, I know. Well, I mean, for the drive.
Yeah, drive, yeah.
I'd have to live by, I'd have to hope that I don't get stopped by some fucking asshole. But, but once when I'm up there, I want to have a pistol.
Sure.
Or I'd like to have the assault rifle.
Exactly.
That's the one I want to have up there so that somebody breaks into the museum, I fucking take them down.
Right.
Ping.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like a game.
Nice.